Hello, this is the AO1 content for gross negligence manslaughter. Gross negligence manslaughter in 10 key points. Remember AO1 for an essay and a scenario. Number 1, involuntary manslaughter is where there is an unlawful killing of a human being with no malice aforethought. 2, discretionary life sentence. Gross negligence manslaughter is defined in common law in the case of Adamaco. 3, gross negligence manslaughter can be committed by a positive act or an omission. 4, element 1, the defendant must owe the victim a duty of care. This is established by the neighbour test in Donahue. You owe a duty to those closely and directly affected by your acts or omissions. Point 5, other established duty of care examples include a contractual duty, Pitwood, special relationship, Gibbons and Proctor, landlord and tenant, Singh. 6, even if the activity is illegal, the defendant will still owe a duty of care, Wacker. 7, element 2, the defendant must breach their duty of care. The defendant is compared to a reasonably competent person in that situation, e.g., a doctor is compared to a reasonably competent doctor. That's the case of Bateman. Number 8, element 3, there must be a risk of death from the defendant's act or omission, case of Misra. Point 9, this must cause death. So the act or omission must cause death. Factual causation, but for test, but for the defendant's actions, the end result would not have happened, White or Paget. Legal causation, the defendant must play a significant part in the death. Kimsey said this is more than minimal. Final point, which is number 10, element 4, the breach is so gross that it's criminal. The case of Andrews said there must be a very high degree of negligence. So that is gross negligence manslaughter in 10 easy, simple points. Keep it structured, structure it like that. You need this for a scenario and you need it for an essay.